Hey, vinyl community and cassette community. I had a request about a week ago to show my Rolling Stones cassette collection. It's in no way as complete as my Beatles cassette collection, but I'm still happy to show what I do have. One of the reasons why I haven't completed a little bit more is my cassettes are starting to really get out of control. I don't have any place else to store them, and so now I'm having to, any new ones I get, I'm having to revolve some of my collection and put some of it out in my garage because I just don't have the space. I don't want this room to look totally over cluttered. So, I need to collect another band on cassette, like I need a hole in the head. So right now, what I've got with the Rolling Stones, I don't shop anymore for cassettes on eBay. If I find them out in the wild, I might pick them up, especially if they're the older Rolling Stone cassettes or an album that I particularly like. So that's why my collection's a little bit all over the place. So the first one I've got, this is Beggar's Banquet, and this is on a clear white cassette. These were reissued in the 80s, around about the time that the first Rolling Stones CDs were released. And this is on the Abco. And then I've got an older version of Through the Past Darkly. This was one of the original, I believe this dates from the 70s. Doesn't even have anything right here. There's nothing on the inlay card. I mean, it is very much bare bones. That's what the cassette itself looks like. This is really old. And there's really not much in the way of adornment on here. It's just got the title like that. And that's about all you get with that one. This is Let It Bleed. Now this one I believe is a Canadian copy because it's on a black cassette. And on the inlay card, you've just got the track listing and some credits. And that's what the spine of it looks like. And then this is another one of the original Abco cassettes. This, I guess, also dates from the 70s. Again, nothing here on the back, nothing on the inlay card, and then you've got the track listing there. And I believe these are all in the same order as was on the album. And then this is the same album, Get Your Ya-Ya's Out, but this is the 80s reissue on cassette. And then again, the track listing and some credits there. Trying to keep these in some semblance of order here. All right, we'll do that. Next one I have to show is Hot Rocks. And they managed to fit both albums or both records on one cassette tape, and I believe this is another Canadian pressing because of the black. And then you've got the track listing and credits right there. And then we jump all the way ahead to 1973. Or is it 74? I don't know. I get my years all mixed up, but this is It's Only Rock and Roll. And just some credits there on the inlay card. Love You Live, another double album that they fit onto one cassette. This is on the Rolling Stones' own label. And so there's basically two versions of cassette, or two releases of cassette. This was the original one, and it looks a lot like the Atlantic cassettes. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Foreigner, yes, their cassettes look a lot like this. But then they're also, you can find them on this Columbia House, I guess, did the distribution for these ones. On these ones, the cover is always takes up the full cassette, whereas on the one distributed by Atlantic, you just get the album cover and then it's got the black border around it. So one difference that I noticed in collecting these cassettes. This is Emotional Rescue. Tattoo You. Still Life, another live album. Undercover. This one's still sealed. This is Dirty Work, not my favorite Stones album. And this cover is a little unique. It doesn't take up the whole cover. They've got this little border on it and some track listing there, but it's kind of interesting in that way. Steel Wheels. So this takes up this inlay card. I don't know what you call these ones, but they fold all the way around the back, and then it's just a clear cassette. Voodoo Lounge, also on a clear cassette. This has got all the lyrics and pictures. Stripped, kind of the Rolling Stones Unplugged album. I like how they got that picture right there. And another inlay card that goes all the way, wraps all the way around. This has got lyrics and pictures. And then the last one that I have is Bridges to Babylon. And you got lyrics again. On this side and on the back side. And that picture right there. So that is my Rolling Stones cassette collection. And I hope it was worth your while. And as always, thanks for watching.